Hello everyone. Today I'm going to make another video for PowerShell. Let's get started. And this is going to be an online course. And I'm going to share my screen, or I already shared my screen. I'm going to just start it. And then this video is going to be online learning PowerShell in just 3 steps. What I mean by 3 steps is just you're going to read a URL from the site, which is this URL, HTTPS MyWebUniversity.com PowerShell_PDF. So the URL, there's about 7,537 PDF file in this URL that I have already created a PDF file with my Python programs and generated and then put it in a nice format for you. But for some people, it is too hard to just go through 7,537 files and every day learn something. So I came out with this script, a small script, which is like 3 steps. You set up the URL, this URL is always the same, and then you just want to learn something today. So as an example, for each dash object is also alias to for each. And the commandlet is called for each dash object, which I created a PDF file for it, put it in this directory. Now it is 3 steps, very easy for you. You just come in and put information on the script, what you want to learn today, the name of the file, and then you just run it by saving it and then run it. When you run it, this start dash process opens that URL, which is this directory structure on the server side, and then this file, PDF file, which is the name of the PDF file. So just to show you what it is if I just save this file on the actual PowerShell commandlet right here, I'm going to resize this one here, and this is the entire script. Imagine it's only 15 lines, but 3 lines are actual code. Line number 9 is the actual code. Line number 12 is the actual code. And line number 15 is the actual code. Everything else is commented. Line 1 and line 6, through line 6, all of them are multi-line comment. And the way you define multi-line comment in PowerShell, you use the less than sign, pound, and pound greater sign to close the comments. Everything in between you put it is commented out. It is ignored by a PowerShell interpreter. So line 8 is just a 1-line comment telling you that I have about 7,537 PDF file in this URL. And then if you open the URL, basically, let me just open this URL for you. So if I just Control-C out of it here, and I just say start, notice that when you do a start process, it is the same as you're running a start on Windows. And if you just say copy this URL here and say go ahead, open it in the browser, you just click on browser. Let me just close everything here that I have so you don't see. Unfortunately, the fire is really sad for all of us, and then especially in Southern California and my coworkers. Unfortunately, it is so sad that 150 of my colleagues lost their house, which is very, very sad. So that's where I work at Pasadena Jet Propulsion Laboratory, NASA, and then luckily we were saved in terms of the company and the organization that we work for. Unfortunately, some of my colleagues that were on Altadena and other areas that were in fire, 150 of them lost their houses, which is really, really sad. So when I had that link, it is getting my mind really down, but at the same time, I want to serve you and help the community. And I want to just make this video to help you out to learn online something so you can work in a very good organization like Jet Propulsion Laboratory, NASA, that where I work, and you guys could also contribute. Humanity, we always should serve and then we should all help each other. This is a very sad time for entire Southern California and entire United States, but when disaster comes, the only thing that we could do is to just save life and then help each other, and then as much as possible, humanly possible. So I'm going to just open this PDF file here, and then let's show you this. This is about 7,537 PDF files. So I want to show you one user that made a comment on my Gmail, actually. Maybe I did not open it here. I want to just open the Gmail to just show you what somebody was asking me to help out on PowerShell. And then, so this is the email, and I'm gonna go to, yeah, this one. And then here, if I just open this one, it says, basically, hello, my name is Tyrone. I'm a subscriber in your channel and fan of your work. I have visited your website and it is really good, but it is just a lot, and sometimes I don't know where to start. I would like to know if you can tutor me. I'm working on a project for my job and I need your help. Maybe we can meet once a week for about an hour or twice a month, etc. We can talk about that. How much would you be? How much would you charge? I really need your help. Can we set up meeting to chat about it? Maybe we can set up a quick Zoom meeting. You are awesome. Thanks. I really appreciate it. First of all, this user that is watching and subscribing my channel, and I really want to help. And so there was some discussion between us, and then today I decided to write this video for you, Tyron, and I hope I can help you further. And my time is very limited, unfortunately, because of my full-time job, and I'm making videos to help on the internet. If I can help further, definitely I will do that one. Cost is not something that I would worry about, because my job is to help the humanity, serve you and serve the society. But if you're a millionaire, obviously, maybe you should pay for it. But if you're just like me, a worker and living paycheck to paycheck, I'm not worried about charging you. So don't worry about that one. But this video, I made it and I already posted this email to you at around 3:11 p.m. today, just to tell you that I'm there for you. And I'm going to make this video, and then here's the content of my script I already posted, and I inform you that here's the PowerShell, but I will send a link once I post this video. So I'm about to make this video for you, Tyron, and all those people that are like you, that want to learn, and then unfortunately, and the website is too much. Remember the website that I went there, like it's thousands, 7,000 PDF file. So on the website, if you're just using the browser to help yourself, you can always do a Control F on this one, Control F, and then say, for example, if I say for each object, you see that comes in, and then you just click on it and it will just open that PDF file. Then you go through each of these examples on it. But the way I wrote the script, I just made it like very simple to just, you don't have to be on this URL to just do it. So this is the URL automatically. This is the PDF. And if you just want to just open that one, even if you're on the command line, right, like right here, you could say for each dash object dot PDF. So if I just do that one, it will open that file. Imagine how life is, how simple it is when you're just knowing this stuff at your fingertips. The whole internet, all those 7,000 files are at your fingertips right here. So whether you are doing it from one line, like imagine here, I go clear screen, and then I just up arrow here, and instead of for each, let's say I will open get dash command, then just open that one, it opens that PDF file. So all you do is step 1, 2, 3, right? The first one is that you set up your PowerShell instance, and then the next thing is just put one of the command there. So if I just go here, another way you could do is, let's say you didn't have this open, none of these are open. By the way, I made this PDF file for you in a very nice way here that I'm gonna put this one in. Let me just export this one for you. So I'm going to just say export. I have already exported, but I'm gonna re-export it just to let you know that I will post this one for you in a PDF format. Let me just do the export. And by the way, I might have clicked somewhere the other. So right here, create the PDF format. When you click on it, it just says, do you want to save it as the same name that is already there? I say, yeah, go ahead, save it under the same name. Replace it, yes. And now it's going to open the actual step. So this one, I'm going to put it in the description. You have the entire PDF format. My script starts here. When you are actually cut and pasting it, because I could not put the entire text format in a description because of this less than sign and because of this greater sign. Sorry, YouTube just think that, okay, because of security, when you use that greater sign, you're creating a file. So you cannot put it, but you can save it in a PDF format and then put it here on the description, and that would be fine. So I did that one work for you, and then here's the actual script, and here's the thumbnail that I made it. What it will be posted as online learning PowerShell in just 3 steps. What I mean by 3 step is that you write a small script or 1-line code in PowerShell and then just run it, and then start reading the PDF with examples and doing it. So let's say you're on this command prompt here. I have the line for it. If I just cut and paste this one, get dash command, it just opens the get dash command there. See how simple it is? So you don't have to write the whole script. 1-line code, it's going to open any PDF file. So if here you just say paste this one, and instead of this one, say I look for a get dash host, and then just open that one, get dash host. And on the last video, I showed you like get host and other ones with the examples and everything, all the parameters that you're passing it. You could do that one as well as here. You could just say, let me just go back to this window. Okay, this window is down here, that's why I didn't see it. So right here, you could do any command here, get dash, like for each statement, we did that one, for each dash object, you could do that one. And then open it for each statement now here. Notice this is for each statement. And then if I just minimize this window, you can see this is a for each statement, get dash help for each, and then in the PDF format, you start reading in each example that are here. You could say, for example, this is the 3 strings that are passed into for each for the process ID, $ process ID divided by 1024. So it is putting it like that format. And so similarly for other for each statement that you're doing, you could assign it to a variable or PS $ item or $_name and so on, and you could practice it there. At the same time, I'm going to demonstrate how easy this, since I wrote the script, I don't have to come in on PowerShell or open a command prompt. Since I'm on a PowerShell IDE interface here, which is 5.4 version, I could just come in here and say, let's just run clear screen and say, what is the version of PowerShell that is running here? I could say get dash host, and the case sensitivity doesn't matter. It will tell you that this is PowerShell 5.1.22. So you can see the version. And you can also, like last time I showed you, you could say get a dash host, and then put it as an object. And then when you put a dot operator, now you're saying that that string, whether the properties and attributes that are defined. One of the key value pair is version. So version and then that information. Dot name is another information, and so on, right? So like if I change the version to name, and then it will give me the Windows PowerShell, give me the UI, give me that information. So last time I showed you Git host, I'm going to show you the for each now. So before we do that one, let's close all of these windows here that are open. We want to just open only for each from my script. So when I say that I will help you, those of you guys that are learning PowerShell and want to learn it online, this is the easiest step. You could learn it all at once. Yeah. So let's go through the first example, which is how do we open this file for each, and then we could practice it. So if you want to learn today, for example, the for each object.pdf, this is the URL where the PDF files are, I showed you, and this is the for each one that you want to learn today, what you want to learn today. And then the start process has commanded that reads a URL in this case, or read a file or something. You just pass on these arguments, where URL is set up here as an environment variable and PDF file is set up here. Slash is because after this slash of that file name, I want to just put that one. And if I don't have a slash here, that will still work because I put one slash. On the Unix and Linux, slash 2 or 1 does not matter. So this should also work because this one already has a slash, and then work like that. Let's run it first. So now it opens it, and you can see it is one slash here. If I just close it and then put a slash here as to do it, and then run it, notice it's 2 slashes here, but 2 slashes is still understood as that one. So when you do a directory structure with 2 slashes or 1 slash, it does understand it. So I'm going to just remove this slash because I already put this slash. If I remove this slash here, that would make sense. But depending on how you want to do it, it's better to just put 2 slashes or just remove it from here and then put 1 slash here. And now it's going to just only display 1 slash here, like you saw. Okay, so that is the PDF file that it opens. Every time you run it, it just opens it. And then you could say, well, now I have the PowerShell for each object. What is a for each statement? It's like a for each statement is in Perl and Python and C, C++. All of these ones, they have for statement, for loop, for each, and while loop, and all those kind of looping scripting, do until, and all that, do while some condition is true. All of that one is for looping. So for each is one of them, and then the shorthand for each dash object commandlet is just for each. So if I'm back on this one, and you could say, well, now we have understood that open that file. Let's get some example of for each. So I'm going to clear a screen and say get the dash alias, and then I say for each. So notice that for each is an alias for each. So if I say, for example, here I say dir, and then say for each dash object, and then $_ underscore and dot name, and just print that directory name or the file name here, it will print all of those ones. At the same time, if I clear screen, and here it says, instead of for each dash object, I could just simply put for each, and it will understand the same thing. Those two codes are the same, the directory, or this one, get child item. And instead of the directory command, get a child item, that's also the same. And if I say let's just say what is get child item is basically an alias, get dash alias, get child item is an alias to get child item itself. And then get dash alias directory is also alias for get child item. So whenever you type in directory on DOS or Windows, if I just open a CMD command prompt now, sorry, clear screen command, now I'm on the command running git dash command, right? So if I just do right here, go ahead, open a command prompt of Windows, notice I'm on the DOS command, Windows disk operating system. This one is different. So now if I just say directory, this one will give me the directory, but get child item is not understood, or get dash child item is not understood. So the way it works is that you do dir. If you want to get that child item, you have to get into PowerShell. Now get child item inside PowerShell interpreter would work here. Since I'm having a base here, I could say deactivate, conda deactivate, deactivate, and that would get me out of the base deactivation because I was using conda. So conda info -e will tell me that I'm using the base environment. By default, when I open a command prompt, it runs my profile and it just started with conda. So here, notice that I did this one clear screen. Whether you do this command like this, for short, get child item and then run the command, or just the directory command. So since you're very familiar with directory, I'm going to make it easy for you. I'm going to say just run the dir command and then run the for each statement and then display it there. So at this time, and let's say I want to see if the file name is test.txt, then display the content of it. How do I do with the for each statement? So I clear a screen here. I go to my interactive script here. I say right here, I have to say F and then a condition and say $underscore dot name dash equal. This is equality. And then I say test.txt is the name. Then what you want to do with it, and then I say cat get content. Cat is alias for get dash content. So then I say cat that file, and then this one, instead of the braces, I have to close it with this because this is the condition. If this is the condition, then cat that file. And now let's see why it did not work. Cat. It says that right here, if condition is this, let me just look up. So right here, I put a for each statement. For each, if condition dot name equal test.txt. Do this one. Now I have to do a brace here because I had that. Without that brace, notice that the tilde is under the right bracket, saying that the syntax is off. So now you're saying that if this condition is true, then do this. But notice that I'm closing this, and now this one has a tilde, meaning that I have to close this brace also. So now it should be okay. And then if I just run it, it reads the content of it. Now, if I just say, and instead of this one, if I just wrote the same one and I say, what is the name of this script? It says get-help-pdf. So let's just clear the screen first. After this one, when we do this one, and then clear the screen, I'm going to say, well, the content of that file was this is a test. Now I want to read if the file is get-help.pdf. So all I have to do is change the name of the string that I want to match. I say get-help-pdf.PowerShell1. I want to just say if the name of it is that, then just open that one. And notice as soon as I do it, it opens it. And this was my command. And then here is the actual script, which is this file with the information that we just did. Okay, so the nice thing about this command is that the for each statement, when you're learning, I say learn what you want to learn out of it today. Every PDF file that you open, you just have to go through examples of them and just go one by one and practice certain things. So there's a lot of examples that are there. You can cut and paste and then run it and these commands and try to see the different scenario. Like this one is just saying 1 to 2 and then process A, process B. It will print that information, but at the same time, you could also generate your own for each statement. So like say 1:10, and then let's say I'm going to just move up here. I'm going to just say, let's go 1 to 5. I'm going to say, and then say for each, use for each, and then say, echo, we could say PS item. So let's say we just want to test that one, it's going to just write that information. And if I want to write something on next to it, I could say write additional information saying that hello world, and then you can do that one, and then it will just write that one. But notice that there's a different column after this one because the items were not part of this. So if I just do this one, clear screen and say, let's put the PS item and this one, I'm sorry, let's put the PS item inside the code, then that should write that information the way we want it, and that's what is correcting it. And if you want something with different information out of this one, let's see, laugh out loud cat. It is not working on this one because we're not inside the for each statement. So let me just do this one in a different scenario. This would work. I'm going to open this one. And then the reason I do it on this one is because the coloring and then this is a terminal versus this one is IDE. So the graphics sometimes may not work similarly. So let me just do conda deactivate. First, I'm going to clear screen. I'm going to go to the prompt there. I'm going to make this one big. And now it is big enough, I think, big enough that one to be read. So I'm going to maximize this window. I'm going to say 1:5. Let's say 5. And then I say for each, and then say echo. Well, this is already there, so I could just do it up to here to just display that one, 1 to 15. But let's just make it 1 to 10. If I just make it to up to 10 line, it is much readable. So 1 to 10, do this one. Okay, that's good. And then now I want to just say for each of these items, then now I want to do this one, 5, laugh out loud cat. If I just do it in different colors, as you can see. But if I want to just see it with animation, you could do it like that, and it will just do it in a very nice animation as well. So imagine with the for each statement, the powerful things that you can do here. And then at the same time, if I say, and instead of this one, I could use the out dash that rainbow. Last time you learned that one also. And you can see that every time you do it, this one, it will run it in different colors. But the nice thing about this one, if you want to say, go ahead and run it in dash rainbow with the color. Let's say here you could say -A for animation. It will write the same kind of information one line at a time. And then you could do with the dash frequency, dash duration, dash speed, all of that parameters are part of out dash rainbow. Last time I showed you on that one. So when I say learn it the easy way, you doing this script, imagine now if you just close this one, say, I learn everything about for each, and then the next time you want to learn, for example, let's say you want to learn get dash command. And get dash command. Last time I showed you out rainbow, I don't want to show the same one again and again. So get dash command, and then I save it. Step 1, 2, 3. You put your command here on this line, and then now you run it. And then start step 2, run it. Step 3, go through examples and practice it. And then get dash command has a lot of examples. So if I just back on the PowerShell window here, and I say, okay, get dash command, what does it do? I say get dash command, and then it gets you all the commands here that are there, whether it's function, commandlet, or anything. So if I say, and just get dash command, and then do a get dash measure, measure dash object, measure and dash object, and dash L for line number, and then you can see there's 1775 there. But if I'm just coming here with this one and I say how many get dash command for this version is there, this is 7.4, the other one was 5.1. So 7.4, I have installed a lot of stuff. Here I could say get dash command, and then get dash measure dash object or measure dash L for short, it will say 7,846. So a lot more since I last time built the PDF files. And then as it grows, I will make that PDF file so you could just have it when you come in here, you will learn a lot here. Imagine for each of these ones that you could do Control F and say get dash process. Start learning here, or close this one. I'll show you on my script. You just say on the script, just come in here and say, let me give you a couple of more examples with get dash command. So get dash command, for example, you say get dash command dash type is either function or it is commandlet. Do those list, and those ones are going to give you function and commandlets. But if you're just saying only show me the function, there's no comma needed. Function, it will only give you functions. And then at the same time, if say get dash command, get dash help, this is the command with the get dash help. It will tell you the get dash help. If you say get dash command, any command that is stored with out, show me those ones, and then you could say out, and then you could put asterisk before and after just to say that anything with the out, you could give me the list of them. And then you could do a measure to see how many are there. And then now if I say out dash, give me the out dash, how many of them are there? And there should be like 9 of them. And then measure dash, okay, somehow out dash, I have to do a start. I missed the filter, that's why 0 matched. Now it's 9 of them. So if you just even don't put this one, there are 9 with matching that one. And if you say, give me those 9, you could do that one, it will give you those one. And if you say, how about host, how many of them are there? Star host, how many? And then you can see a lot there, right? And then some of them are applications. So not word count, measure dash L, and then you could see that there's 65 of them. So any of them with the list of hosts and other ones, you can do that one. The nice thing about this script, you can just come in here and change the and get dash command to something else. Let's say you come in and say, I want to learn to the select statement. So here, notice that here, if I go with the select option, git command star select. So let's see, select dash object, it is there, select the other ones. So select dash object is one of them, and select the string, and select XML, and select itself as a symbol, an alias that are pointing to select dash object. So if I'm learning select dash object, I could just put here on the file, on the script here, let me just reduce this one. And then right here, I could say select dash object. So anything that you just modify here, run it, the file get open for you, you start learning, practice it here. I hope this is going to help you, Tyron, and all the users that are in need of learning PowerShell and mastering it. At some point, when you're learning 7,537 of them, I can guarantee you that you will be mastering it. So it is not that everybody knows all of them. At some point, we all have to read different flags, different options, different ways to write an algorithm, different ways to read a database, different ways to read a network process, or a process from the network, or some connectivity, or SSH security, everything. But just the concept of learning it one way and automating it is going to help you that you can master it faster. This is a very easy 3 lines of code. Step 1, step 2, step 3. Step 1 is already set for you. You just have a 7,000 PDF file in my web server. And then step 2, you just select the object that you want to open, a PDF file. And that is a PDF file for the git commandlet. And then run the start command to open it, and then do it. As an example, let's say you say install modules. Install dash module. So let's say if there's a start module, which should be, and there's an uninstall module and install module. So I'm going to save this one. I'm going to say run it. And there you go, install dash module.pdf. And then you can just come in and just read it. And if there's more information, obviously, it will be there. But if it is not posted, you could do it from the PowerShell commandlet to see why the PDF file does not have the documentation. So what I could do is say git dash help install dash module dash examples. This should give you the detail, and apparently my PDF file was reading the same information, and this is short, so it's not much in there. And you can get the full description if you want to do this one. There's 3 types of examples when you search for it: dash example, dash details, and then detail, and then give you, and then dash full. That is, the full is a little bit more information. So maybe I could write my Python script to just get with the full description. Maybe apparently it could have been a lot more. That's why I decided to just, and the full does not give you examples. That's the thing. So if I just do the same command, let's say I could do the same, another command, let's say for each, and then say dash full, dash full. Yeah, the full, you can see here, there are some examples also here shown dash full. And instead of dash example, maybe I could change it to dash full. So the install modules and other ones are going to be done better. Let's see, the dash install modules has that, and then dash full does not have it. Maybe that's what's the difference between the two. Yeah, dash full is more. With dash examples, you do have that option, but not for all the commandlets. right? So that is something that you have to check on there. And then if I just do uninstall here, and uninstall there and save it, run it with this one. Okay, uninstall was not found. So when it is not there, the name, what I could do here is say, what was the name here? Let me show you how to fix that kind of things that is not matched. So you do here, Control F, and then you say Control F. Here, say uninstall dash module. To see there's uninstall module. Apparently, and the I was uppercase, so the PDF file name has to be matching case sensitivity. So I have to check this one with I lowercase, uninstall, and then let's see, this time should open it correctly. Yeah. So that's important that whenever you do search for something, if you didn't not find it, go here and then just look for the object that you're doing. Like let's say get dash date, you say get dash date, it is there. So whatever the command here that opens for you, get dash date, if you close that one and then get dash date is the name, I could just say close all of that and then put get dash date here, uppercase G, T dash date. And then that would open the get date or the date command. So that is just PDF. And then here's the examples that you can practice. And then if you just come in on the command line, clear your screen here, say date, obviously it gives you the date, and then alias for date is alias date has no alias. Get dash date, let's see, get dash help, and then we say get dash date. And then that would show you the information about get dash date. And sometimes when the dash dash, the alias for it, you will get a list of them also, which one has an alias and which one doesn't. So if I just do something like, for example, clear a screen here and say alias for short, is going to say alias itself is not a get dash alias, and then alias is not showing. But if I say alias PS, PS is having the alias. So get dash alias is just a commandlet, but the alias is not itself. So if I say get dash alias, it is all the aliases are going to show. And if I say do a find slash I and then say alias, and then this is going to just not display because find command might be a problem. So find a string is the command that is going to be found right here. You can see all the alias that are the string matching. Since everything is matching, it's going to display. So I could say here, instead of alias, say get dash process. For example, it is and the PS is pointing to get dash process, and GPS is the same thing. So get process is gonna give me that one. Clear screen PS is gonna give me that one, and clear screen get the dash process is gonna give me that. Similarly for the get child item, get other ones. So if I go say what is the alias for get child, sorry, get dash child item. So that one you can see there is the command GCI and ls. So even ls, if I do here, dir is the same as ls as GCI and get dash child item. So all of them are going to give you the same output. I hope these kind of videos are going to help you further. And if you have any further question, please always make comments, and thank you for subscribing. Thanks for your comments. I hope it's okay with you that I use your name. The name does not have any associated last name or any information attached to it. And thanks for your nice comment. I hope I could further help you and other students, other developers. I'm sure that most people would want to learn. It is nice that you reached out and I could help you. If I can help further, I'll do the same. At the meantime, I'm thinking of writing programs to generate this kind of a script for learning shell scripting, for learning Red Hat Linux, or for running Rocky Linux, Ubuntu, and then PowerShell, and then a lot of programming levels I could help you further, and especially for automation. God bless you all. Be safe, and then try to help your families, your co-workers, your associates, and neighbors. Anything you can do, everything is just a big help when you reach out to people and then help out when and there are in your needs. Whether it's teaching somebody or learning from somebody or working with somebody to get along and then get life in a better society and everything. All right, take care. Bye-bye.